People. Hey everyone, this is Anish, and I thought I'd do something today. I want to show you three things. This is a show and tell, I guess, and perhaps one of few other more things. But what I want to tell you is a book, a box, and a story. Three things. So I guess time to jump in. This entire thing that I'm trying to do is bringing up things in my life, things I like, whether it is a book or the knickknacks that I find and keep, or something else that I feel is interesting and worth showing and sharing with you all. So this video today will have, like I said, three things. I don't want to keep you guys waiting, but I'll tell you that you don't have to watch the whole thing. Let me be very honest. I'll keep time codes, so jump to whatever you want. I'll take you to book first. So I'll take the box, and the book I wanted to show you is this. To be honest, I just bought a new copy of this book because I read it, then I heard it in Audible? Yeah. And the book that I had, I gave it to another person that is a very close friend for her to read. So when I wanted to shoot this video, I didn't have a book. So I thought, you know what? Whoever owns the rights of this book should get more money from me, perhaps. So bought another copy, and this is the book of, well, Anthony Bourdain. Anyone who knows me knows how much I, well, love this guy. If there's a single person on this earth that I'd like to meet, it's him. And thankfully he's dead. Yeah, I used the word thankfully because I guess you should never meet your heroes. It's a very interesting book. There's this one para, I think. I'll tell you exactly where it is. Food is, I think, yep, this is the para. There's a chapter in here. If you go, yep. For anyone who has not read this book, this page, and especially this line, and I knew them, dear reader, for the first time, I wanted to be a chef. Please read. Read it again, read it now and then. It's not that this book has something that tells you why life is important and why you should live in a certain way or not, but the way he writes is something that I really enjoy. So, yeah, that's the book. Now the box, see, the thing about me is from childhood, I've been interested in creating these book boxes, and I've used multiple things as to call it dabba. Dabba is basically a box. And yeah, I've done this always. And a year or so ago, I was watching this video by a YouTuber named Ollier, perhaps a little closer than a year, but this guy went to Japan and he was showing the things that he bought. And there was this box. It was a metal box. So, anyone who knows me know that there are two things that I really like material wise. It is metal and leather. Of course, I also enjoy wood, and that's another thing that I want to make a short later about. But I saw this box, and since then I've been carrying this as my EDZ throw-in box, perhaps a bit more. And this is this brand called Trusco, and what I have is this beige. I think it's made in Japan. It's a small thing. It's all matte, but the interesting thing is it holds everything that I like to carry around. Firstly, this is a charging puck by this brand called Satechi. What it does is it is two-sided wireless charger for your Apple Watch and my AirPods. So one thing, usually you can just plug into your laptop and then charges any other USB-C dongle. Very handy thing, especially when you're not aware. I'll come back to this wire in a minute. The next thing I want to show you is this Napadori case. It's a really interesting story. Maybe for another day, how I got this case. But what I have inside is this Moondrop Chew 2 IEMs. Again, a big fan of these things. I keep them. In fact, I have another one, I think, which is a really good one as well, which is what I use on a daily basis. But this is specifically for editing, which is specifically for my phone, which is recording this video. Only has a USB-C port. So that's that. Now going deeper into the box, I have Ultra-Extend. Any EDC fan will love it. And what I have in this Ultra-Extend is a few things. One is a dongle for USB-C to 3.5. Like I said, my phone has a USB-C, so if I only have a earphone that to hear music. And the next thing is this from a small pill-shaped tool from, I think, Hackbiss is the company name. This thing is basically a SIM ejector tool and a brush. This usually helps you to clean your small nicks and corners in AirPods or any other electronic phone, whatever. Looks good, is made of metal. I like it. Sorry. Now the next thing is I have a Velcro cable organizer. Keep one because you never know when you need to clean a cable. And it doesn't take a lot of space, so throw it there. And then comes the main part of this thing, which is my iPod. It's a 5th gen iPod. I'm not modded it anyway whatsoever. What I mainly use it for podcasts. I like to walk without any electronics that are connected to internet. I know it doesn't mean anything, but that's what I like. So I put all the podcasts that I want. So I was just listening to the Formula One podcast by Acquired. Yeah, it's an Acquired podcast on Formula One. These guys are really good. Yeah. Then there's this interesting scissor that I found from Victorinox. Yeah, the Swiss company. It is shaped like a stalk. I mean, the next thing I have is this SSD. It's a small case by Transcend that takes an M2 stick. Yeah, I have a small, couple of screws that keep it inside. Runs on a USB-C cable. The next thing is again a small cleaner for AirPods. I think it's from Ugreen. This helps you clean your AirPods. Now this is a USB-C receiver. Just like this is a USB-C input, this is a female and a male. Kind of goes together to ensure that any USB-C to USB conversion is right there. The other thing, what I really enjoy these days is Ugreen Bluetooth dongle. I know there's a brand that I think it's 12 South, and they have a pretty famous one called Airfly, I guess. This is basically a cheap copy of that, but the thing is, this does the job, and this is, I think, 1/5 of the cost. It just plugs into any 3.5 port and gets you Bluetooth connectivity. So, yeah. I'm not sure if it works as a receiver and a sender. I'm not sure, but you know what? I like it. The other thing is a squeegee tool. This basically when you have to scrape something or something like that. Keep it. Another USB-C dongle with a 3.5 and a USB input. Again, something I enjoy. Now I'll show you how I put it back together. Keep this here, I guess. Nah. These guys are like this. Then this goes here, followed by my boy here. And this is the time when I need to put my box in a box together. That's how it is. Yeah, this is the pillar, is the third one. And the old toy box goes there. On top of the old toy goes this. As before that, I put my Napa Dory case. Here, sticks in between them. And of course, like I said, this is the cable for the the iPod. Usually sits somewhere around here. Just squeeze it in here. Throw this in. Now coming to the story I wanna tell you is a quick one. Let me tell you the story of why I'm making this video. So today is 7th April 2026, and today would be the day that I started my video out in the public journey. So the thing is, for good or bad, I was affected because of the Middle East war. I live in Dubai. So because of the war in Iran, my job was affected because there's no business. So I was asked to go on unpaid leave, which meant, well, I'm not getting paid, which means I'm right now figuring out what to do. So instead of sitting alone, I mean, it's been a few days, so I've been trying to figure out what's next. but as I'm doing that, I thought I'd make this video today. So the video today is about, I don't know, me talking to you guys on a top-down shot. I hope I'll get better over days, over time, whatever. Yeah, that's it, folks. That's it. That's Anish signing off for today. I'll see you guys when I see you. I mean, thanks. Stay hydrated, guys.